Hello and welcome, Nour. So good news, since you are the only person who entered the competition, I'm going to do you a 45-minute love reading. So the question you asked me, I've meditated on it. Will you and the person whose name begins with the letter A, will you end up in a relationship or marriage in the future? So I've got two tarot decks out. I want this one to represent you and your intentions, and this one to represent A's intentions and feelings. So I'm going to pull 3 for each, and then we're going to do some feelings and outcomes in regards to this connection. So can we please get some love here? May Nour and anyone else watching this reading be divinely protected here today. May I accurately channel the energy of this connection and the outcome, please and thank you. Okay, 3 cards for Nour. How does Nour feel about A? And what does Nour want from this connection? Please and thank you. So this one caught my eye. What does Nour want from this relationship? How does Nour feel? Okay. Okay. So, Nour, I feel like right now you could be questioning your self-worth as the 2 of Wands has come upside down. So maybe something about this connection or being left waiting is leaving you questioning your self-worth. The 2 of Wands, that represents making magic together in unity. But when these 2 wands are reversed, it could be, instead of uniting, that it's using your wands or your swords against each other. Okay, we have the High Priestess reversed, hidden talents. Okay. Nour, I feel like you're a very perceptive individual. I also got, before I started the reading, that you're very strategic and very thoughtful when it comes to your friends, families, and lovers. I feel like you want this reflected back. And when it's not, it can lead you to question your self-worth. And I feel like your talents are very obvious. And your problem is not that they're hidden or you're not aware of them. But I do feel like there is something in the way of you fully embracing yourself and your talents. And this could be feeling a lack of self-worth due to a waiting situation in this connection. Okay, and we have healing reversed. I feel like you and A, this isn't something that is completely new. And even if it's not the case that you have known each other a long time, I feel like the connection, it feels like you have known each other in a past life before. If you want to heal from this connection, right now you're not in your healing phase because you want that wound opened. You want this connection. Instead of anything being hidden, any intentions, any emotions, you want these to be out in the open. You want to be free to express your love and also to express your talents. But sometimes you can use your own wand against yourself when your self-worth feels like it's not being fulfilled. If you feel like you're filling someone else's cup and yours is not being filled in return, then this can lead you to question yourself. Is it good enough? And I feel like you're such a giving and thoughtful person. Sometimes you question yourself, have I done enough? Even though you have done so much, not only for A or for the people that you love. You do it for everyone that you feel a connection with. I feel like you consider your relationships sacred, and that is what you want in return. So let's move on to A and see what their feelings and intentions are in regards to this relationship. What is A's feelings and intentions in regards to this connection with Nour? A's feelings and intentions, please and thank you. Okay, state of my hand. I feel like even if you aren't in constant communication, you kind of hold each other or the cards in one another's hands. Yeah, very strategic. I feel like you're very strategic in particular, Nour, because you're so thoughtful. You put thought into everything. Whoa, and that jumped out. And this one stayed in my hand. Okay, so we've got 4 for A's feeling. Oh, 5. Okay. Strength. You don't know your own strength until it is tested. Yeah, so A feels like their strength is being tested. And Nour, you feel like your self-worth is being questioned or tested. Self-assurance, confidence, passion, resilience, courage, and inner power. I feel like A is very confident and they do enjoy being the center of attention, especially your attention. Because you're so thoughtful, they love when you admire them and you show them how much you care. They really appreciate your thoughtfulness. Okay? We have the King of Wands reversed. Severity, imbalance, cruelty. Austere, stubborn, ruthless, opinionated. Sometimes you can have a clash of wands, a clash of opinions. There could be a difference in, a striking difference between the way you think, or you have certain beliefs that don't exactly mirror each other. And possibly A could feel like certain things can get in the way of this connection, which could be even other people's opinions. This could be a severe father figure, or it could just be someone who likes to make their dominance very clear. They're not shy about telling people who's boss. So this could be someone in their life, or it could be them when they feel like their opinion or beliefs are being questioned. Maybe there could be severe arguments right now in regards to waiting. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Wasteful, dissipation of ideas, unrealistic, blocked, inactive, distracted, irresponsible, and greed. So A, I feel, has some blocked chakras, maybe possibly something that is blocking them from feeling like they can reach their highest potential. They might have unrealistic goals, or it could be wasteful of their time. And possibly you could both feel like you can distract each other. You could feel distracted from your natural talents. A could feel distracted because they're looking for a distraction, something to do so they don't have to think about how they can continue to grow, especially in regards to money. This could be a lot of ideas, but not a lot of action in order to achieve them. So possibly this waiting energy, this inaction, it could be on both ends, or someone could feel like that is why the relationship is not progressing, because there's something blocking it from progressing, even if this is attitudes. We have the Empress. Be happy with the results of your actions. Yeah. Fertility, beauty, happiness, nature, pleasure, development, and success. I feel like A does want to settle down, and definitely they want to have a family in the future with you. I feel like that is their definition of happiness, is being in love and having fertile ideas and a fertile family tree. But they also want to have a fertile money tree. And right now their finances could feel very blocked. But in regards to the relationship, they do want to have commitment. And they do want to take things to the next level as time progresses. Because the Empress is a growth card. It's a yes card. this is opening to communication, groups, and growth. So they do want to have you join in their family tree. They want to expand their family tree with you. They do want this relationship to have fruits that are going to bloom from it. Yeah, I feel like this love, even if it's just blossoming, it is heading in the right direction. We have the Hierophant reversed. Foolish exercise, wavering, contempt, vulnerable, unorthodox. Okay, so this is very interesting, the Hierophant falling beside the Empress. Because if the Hierophant was upright, that would just say, yeah, they want to have a family and they want to have marriage with you. To me, I feel like they are more afraid of marriage than they are of starting a family. So there's two different kinds of commitments. And one of them is something that the thought of having a family and growing that family, it gives them strength. When it comes to marriage, it feels like this blockage could be an attitude in regards to marriage, or an opinionated father figure who will block a certain connection or a marriage that they don't necessarily approve of. So they could have a very severe opinion when it comes to marriage. And it could be something that they feel is, it's like opening up all of your wounds and showing it to the world. Yeah, I feel like this attitude goes back to childhood. Possibly they witnessed a bad marriage or a bad relationship in their past, even in their childhood when they were growing up. Something that led them to believe that marriage, instead of being freeing, it can feel like a prison sometimes. And this prison could be a self-limiting belief, or even holding yourself back due to other people's opinions, whether that is family members, friends, or anyone else. I do feel like they want this, but in terms of money, they do not have the money to fully invest in that future right now, and there are a few commitment issues when it comes to marriage. But we're going to get a little bit more, and let me just make sure you can see all the cards on the table. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to move these up a bit just to make sure you can see everything. Okay. So when it comes to Nour and A, what is going to come of their connection in the future? Nour and A and their connection. What is the outcome of this connection? Please and thank you. The outcome of Nour and A. Okay, this one's not going back in. Can I get one more? Nour and A and the outcome. Okay. Let's see what the true emotion oracles have to say. Okay, sweet talk. So I feel like there is someone, whether this is you or this is A, but there is someone who knows exactly what to say. And when they know what to say, that means they know how to get their way. But when it comes to their way, sometimes they can be very stubborn and opinionated about it. Now, this could be you, this could be them, or this could go back to an opinionated family member that is in the mindset of my way or the highway. And this is a very severe and stubborn attitude. So whether this represents you or both, or someone else just in the background of this connection, there is someone who will not budge in regards to an opinion, even if it is an opinion about marriage. Okay, rejected. So I do feel like there have been some sort of rejections in this connection. And even if this is not between you and them, it could be someone who is getting in the way and putting a stop to any budding or blooming romance. This could even be one or both of you being too in your own head about the connection. Okay, we have shady. Okay. So there could be secrets and lies in this connection. We also have ghosted, off and on, hot and cold, and detached. Yeah, okay. Now, this doesn't necessarily represent each other's feelings. I'm going to put this back. So there definitely have been blockages in this connection. There have been things or certain people who have gotten in the way. And this could leave one or both of you feeling very confused, questioning yourself, questioning the relationship. Instead of using your wands together to make magic, you are using them against each other. This could literally be someone doing some kind of spell work, or this could represent someone of influence to one or both of you whose opinion is very set. And if they say no, if they reject something, then they expect everyone else to not question their authority, which could leave both of you questioning this connection. I was going to say one or both. I feel like both of you have been questioning this connection in one way or the other. Things have been off and on, hot and cold. Yes and no. Rejected and then accepted. Yeah, so this could be the rejection of societal norms and deciding to go the unorthodox route in regards to this relationship. There could be a big difference. And in order for the connection to go ahead, things have to be a little unorthodox, out of normality. Yeah, and this could add to the excitement of this connection also. Yeah. So I feel like someone thinks someone can talk the talk, but when it comes to walking the walk and taking the action, this is where the lack of action has come. Yeah. Sweet talk, 100%. But when it comes to practicing what you preach, then that can be a little more difficult. Practice what you preach. Yeah, I'm hearing that song, Papa Don't Preach, I'm in trouble deep. I do sense a stern father figure, or at least male authoritative figure, either in one or both of your family connections. Papa don't preach if you practice what you preach, and don't you turn the other cheek. Father, 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 help us. Yeah, possibly you have been seeking guidance from above, because it's got me questioning. Yeah, you have been questioning your self-worth. Where is the love? How come this is all talk and no action? Where is the action? Where is the love? It's so on and off, which can lead you into a confusion. Yeah. Okay. We definitely need to get a little bit more context on this. So when it comes to the relationship between Nour and A, can I get a little bit more insight into how this connection will progress? What actions will be taken in order to forward this connection? Ooh, one was going to jump out and then it fell back. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk and not as much action. Can I get one final one? Jump out, please. Okay, right. Oh, wow. So, Nour, I did tell you that I felt you were very strategic. I feel like when it comes to love, you have to move carefully. You need to read what the other person is doing. You do this out of thoughtfulness and not to manipulate. But I feel like you are strategically trying to figure out if someone in your life has the same intentions as you, because you do not want to waste your energy and your thoughtfulness on a player. Yeah, you could be a player, you could manipulate, you understand how to read people, but you do it for the good. You do it because you want healing in this connection. You want to look so you can find a way to make it better, to get better, to win. You want this connection to win, yeah. And I feel like that is a question you've been asking yourself. Do they put the same thought into me? Fears, afraid. Yeah. And I feel like if you do think A could be playing you, and if they have some sort of issue with commitment, it is down to their own fears, their own past that they have not fully come to terms with. This healing card is reversed. And even though it's on your side, I do feel like them being unhealed can lead you to question yourself, which can lead you to not feel fully healed. It could even open up old wounds, old fears that you could have left behind, or at least thought so. We have ex-lover, old spark. So if you and A are in a disconnection right now, I feel like both of you are still thinking of each other, because this spark has not fully faded away. So it's still bright in your mind and very bright in their mind. I do feel like someone will be reaching out with an offer. Yeah, this could be literally someone giving you flowers or you giving them flowers. But I do feel like an offer, some sort of, offering your hand, come with me. Yeah. An offer, an opportunity. Yeah. We have grave, no second chances. Yeah. So if this is in a disconnection right now, both of you could be fearing that this is the end and there is no second chances. Even if one or both does reach out, there could be someone rejecting. Yeah. Maybe someone is chasing right now and someone is rejecting. Yeah, trying to re-establish this connection. And someone could be extending their hand and the other person could be saying, no, this can't, no second chances, not again. Yeah, a mistake could have been made that brought up old fears, that opened up old wounds that you thought or they thought have been healed. Yeah. We do have snake, not what it looks like. And if we're going to put this here beside shady, I do feel like there could be something that is hidden. Because a snake can have many forms, many skins. Shapeshifters are known to enjoy going into their snake form because they can slither around and find out everything they need to without being too obvious. Yeah, someone was trying to be sneaky and shady, and possibly you do feel like there's something you're not seeing in this connection. Or A could feel like there's something they are not seeing about you in this connection, hidden talents. So maybe they feel like you are hiding a part of yourself or your life from them. And possibly you could feel like they're hiding their true reasons for their fear of commitment. Okay, so what we want to do is get the tea on this connection, because it seems like there's quite a lot going on here and it's very on, off, hot and cold. So we want to know what the hot tea is. What is going to happen from now, from when you watch this reading? Angels, please tell Nour what the tea is in regards to this connection and what to expect. So can I please pull 5 tea cards, please, and thank you. For Nour and A, what's the tea of the future of their relationship? From today, Nour and A, what's the tea? Can I get 4 more? For Nour and A and their connection, what is the tea? What does the future hold for Nour and A? 3 more. This one's popping out. What does the future hold for Nour and A? Please and thank you. And final one. What does the future hold for Nour and A? Okay, this one was going to slide out. I'm going to keep this one too. Okay. Okay. We have no facts. Never has the facts. Makes shit up and lies. I do feel like there could be a troublemaker in the background of this connection. And there could have been arguments and fallouts due to lies. Yeah, okay. And even if this isn't you lying to each other, it could be lies that someone else told about one or the other, or even this connection in itself. Okay. Always partying. Okay. So there could be someone in the background who leads a toxic lifestyle, and they also like to gossip and make shit up and get in the way. Yeah, okay. Into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. I feel like when this connection is good, it's really good. And I feel like it feels like nothing either of you have ever had before. I feel like you are very into each other, into this love. But because of certain blockages, certain family members, things that get in the way of the chess pieces moving forward, yeah, it could be background energies who are trying to cause trouble. Or it could be background family members who do not want to see this connection progress. We have ignoring. This cat in the picture is lying down, waiting around, looking very sad. So I feel like when the connection is on and off, this feeling of being ignored is something that really makes you question your self-worth. And if it's you ignoring or ghosting them, I feel like they are laying around like a lovesick puppy, wondering when they're going to hear from you. Yeah, so there has to be some sort of a reason for this on and off energy. And when it's off, I feel like both energies feel very lethargic and just very hopeless. I feel like when it's good, and when it's bad, both of you are questioning yourselves and this connection. Maybe this connection makes both of you question yourselves, and it can bring out different sides. And maybe seeing sides of each other that you could not have expected is something that caused arguments. Yeah, uninterested. Yeah, so it looks like in this picture, one person is walking away from the other person. And this guy here is left looking sadly at the person who is walking away. So I do feel like someone has chosen to go no contact right now. And even though you know this connection is undeniable, their ways of coping with it could be drinking, partying, doing toxic things with toxic people. You could feel ignored. In return, A could also feel ignored by you. So you could switch this energy up on each other, yeah, because I did pick up mirroring energy, and you are very thoughtful. So when your thoughtfulness is ignored, it's something that you really find disrespectful. And I feel like when you feel disrespected, you walk away. And when you feel like someone is being shady and not showing their true self, you do go no contact. And I feel like if one or the other is going no contact, it's because of a situation of someone being shady. It could have been started off by someone spreading lies, but I do feel like you are still learning facts about each other. The love is still blooming. So this is a don't ask, don't tell situation. Maybe there is something that someone omitted in this relationship. There could have been something that not everyone was aware of in this situation, if that makes sense. Okay, in their head, overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing. Yeah. So I'm looking at these and I'm keeping the question that you asked me in mind. Right now, I do feel like you and A are playing games with each other, and a car just passed with the engine noise, and that tells me that you really are playing games with each other. You're beating around the bush. There is something stopping and blocking forward progression. Yeah. And when these blocks come, and this could be literal blocks on messaging apps, on social media, but when these blocks come, it leaves you questioning your self-worth. It leaves them stressed and in their head, because I feel like both of you do have a good chemistry. But when we're flipping that energy around, these wands, this magic can be used against each other. And instead of being on each other's side, sometimes you can feel forced to choose between possibly each other and other factors in your lives. Can we get some advice for Nour and A's connection, please and thank you? What is the advice for this connection? The advice for Nour and A in this connection, please and thank you. Okay, can I get 3 more? What is the advice for Nour and A in this connection? What is the advice for Nour and A in this connection? Please and thank you. Okay. I feel like we've got enough here. Okay. So we have the dolphin spirit. This and that are true. Yeah. So I feel like even though yous are very on and off, hot and cold, when it's good, it's something like no other. It's beyond magical. But when it's bad, yous can really use your magic against each other. This and that are true. This connection is undeniable, but it's also deniable because there are blockages getting in the way of this connection going deeper. Yeah, okay. You could feel like things are still in the shallow end, so to speak. Porcupine spirit, time for a beginner's mind. So one or both of you have been thinking about starting afresh, whether it is in this relationship or in new relationships. It could be something that you're considering. I'm thinking of that song by The Clash, Should I Stay or Should I Go? And if you haven't heard it before, just Google it, and hopefully what it says resonates, because he is basically questioning whether he should stay in this relationship or leave it. Because if he stays, there's going to be trouble. But if he goes, there's also going to be more trouble. So yeah, it could be a this and that are true situation. If you stay, it's going to hurt. But if you leave, it could hurt too. So it's a weighing out. It's balancing up. Yeah, being strategic in regards to this connection. We have the cat spirit. Claim your independence. Yeah. So I do feel like someone could be trying to move to a more independent place in their life and start afresh. This could be a breakup that has triggered this energy in one or both of you, because at a time when you cannot unify wands and make magic together, it is a time to go deeper within yourself and to find what it is that really makes you feel powerful. Yeah, I feel like in ways this connection could have left both of you feeling powerless. When the arguments and disagreements came, it also could have left you both feeling hopeless. When things are so on and off, it can leave you not only questioning yourself, but also questioning them and love in itself. Maybe you have questioned love because of this connection. We have the wombat spirit, be at home. So I do feel like if you are at home a lot right now, you are really taking time to nourish yourself and to dive deeper into your self-care, to really gain a deeper knowledge and a deeper wisdom and perspective in regards to love, self, passion. Yeah, your soul. I feel like if you feel that A is your soulmate, if right now they are a distance or a disconnection, you are trying to focus on your own soul. If your mate is not here to unify wands with you, if in fact yous are in opposition right now instead of unity, you are going hermit mode in order to gain a deeper wisdom and a better perspective in regards to this connection. Yeah, I do feel like you're learning a lot, and whatever it is that you're learning is helping you be even more strategic. I feel like you like to understand, and maybe something that you have come to understand and you've come to a deeper realization that perhaps A acts uninterested in marriage because there is something in the past that has made them question love, question the sanctity of marriage, the purity. They would rather ignore these issues instead of facing the fears that led them to believe these things in the first place. I feel like sometimes they want this. Sometimes they want the future. And then other times it can make them question everything and panic and just go totally ghost or cold turkey is what I'm hearing. But I do feel like they want to grow. I feel like when they look at you and they think of this connection, they do see growth. And they do see so many things that can blossom from this connection. A fresh start could really be what this connection needs. But right now, there are a lot of fears, insecurities, and possibly even opinionated and judgmental people in the background. And these things are leading this connection to feel like it's at a standstill, feel like it's on hold. Yeah, someone could be put on hold. I'm hung up. So you could feel in a way that this relationship has been put on hold, or you have hung up on one another, blocked each other. This could be literally. And maybe energetically, if you are in a disconnect, you feel like their energy is blocking you from moving on because it is something that is on your mind constantly. Yeah, your mind lights up when you think of them. Yeah. I feel like this connection has so much potential. The only thing that you need to do is have a willingness to go deeper. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. So this is just a matter of, instead of using each other's words or actions against each other, it's collaborating and putting these together in order to make them work, to make this love work, to make the ideas work, to make the magic happen. Yeah, the prep work must be done. Preparation is key. You could be preparing for something right now in your life. You could be trying to prepare a strategy in order to reignite this connection, to extend an offer or an opportunity. Yeah, because even if this is in a disconnect, if it's in an off situation right now, that doesn't mean the feelings have been turned off, because feelings can be a tricky thing. And even though we can walk away from someone and act uninterested, the thing is, sometimes we can shapeshift, put on an act, and it's not what it looks like. I feel like even if they act uninterested and unbothered, they are in their head and they're over analyzing when it comes to this connection. The car's beeping is letting me know that they really do panic and feel stressed, especially if you are in a disconnect. Yeah, they could be stressed and they could be feeling that their lack of enthusiasm when it comes to taking these steps forward. They could feel like maybe they gave you the wrong impression. It's not what it looks like. It's not you, it's me. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's not you. And if they did reject an offer, or you rejected an offer, it's not because of one or the other person. It's because of external factor, past traumas, fears, and also a fear of judgment, a fear of rejection, not only by each other, but also by friends and family members. Yeah. They say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. There could be an enemy shape-shifting, disguised as a friend in the background, who actually is causing trouble in this connection. Yeah. So, can we pull 3 final cards for Nour and A and this connection? Whoa. Okay, we've got 4. So let's do that before we close out this reading. I really hope this resonated, and I hope that in a way it has answered your question. Reckless love, sex. I feel like this love brings out the wild side in both of you. And sometimes it can feel so wild that it feels reckless. It could feel like a risk. And this could be a risk of getting caught, a fear of being judged or rejected. Yeah, so whatever this blockage is, it could have made this love feel more exciting because it's not supposed to be that way. Yeah, and it just came out like that. It's not supposed to be that way. There are some things. Yeah, I do feel like this love breaks barriers and it breaks boundaries. And in a way, you can both bring out each other's recklessness, each other's wild side. But sometimes that really can get you into trouble. If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. It will be double. I'm getting the Clash song again. Yeah, it can feel wild, reckless, but something that you've never had before, beyond magical. Yeah, okay. We have closing this cycle. Yeah. So I do feel like right now there is a sense of disconnect between you and A. Okay, and one or both of you could be trying to close the cycle, to move forward, but you are still in each other's energy field. We have bad news. Yeah, I feel like someone in someone's family is telling them that the other person is bad news. Yeah, and someone could be gossiping or on the phone spreading gossip. Yeah, because there is someone here with no facts who makes up lies, and they could use their phone or social media in order to really get in there, in order to cause drama. Yeah. Okay. And we have heartbreak. So I do feel like both of you, if this connection is disconnected right now, you are both feeling heartbroken that this cycle has closed. I don't feel like either one of you is happy, especially not when the relationship is off. Yeah, hung up Madonna. Yeah, because that's the thing, I've hung up on you. It is a sense of disconnection. I'm done, whatever, blocked, done, hung up. Yeah, and the reason could be because this love has been reckless, and it has really brought out not only the best in each other, but it can also have brought out the worst. And this apple has a bite taken from it. This heart is on fire. So I do feel like both of your hearts feel like they're in pain right now. Yeah. There is something that is blocking this connection from moving forward. And that is all I can currently tell you. But finally, we'll close out with 3 tarot cards. And we'll get you an angel number, Nour, and hopefully the angels will tell you anything that I didn't, okay? What is the ultimate ending for Nour and A and their relationship? What is the outcome for Nour and A's relationship? Please and thank you. We have the 3 of Swords, literal heartbreak energy. Okay. Pain and suffering, bitter truth. This could be because someone gave a bitter truth on the phone. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Oh, wow. And that jumped out. You seen that? We have the Ace of Cups reversed. Repressed emotion, blocked logic. Yeah. Because a strategic player is very logical. When it comes to this love, someone feels like it makes them lose their senses. Yeah. And they lose their logic. They lose sense of space and time. Yeah, I'm thinking of a song by Tovlo. It's called Come Undone. What is it about you that makes me feel like I've come undone? Yeah, so this connection, even if you are both very logical, very responsible, it brings out the reckless, wild side of each other. And the thing is, instead of refilling each other's cups and filling this cup of opportunity for the future, something has turned this cup upside down. Something has turned this love upside down. This could be a third-party situation, or this background energy could represent the third-party family members, friends who are blocking or getting in the way of this love. Yeah. The King of Pentacles represents realistic, solid, and a good character. I do feel like ultimately this is the growth that both of you want to see on the money tree, on the family tree, and in the love department. I do feel like growth is the ideal outcome. But the thing is, the King of Pentacles is a very reliable and providing energy. And someone can't provide something that they don't have. Yeah, so there is a lack. And this lack, it could just be a mindset, is what is stopping all of these trees, family tree and fertility tree, money trees, from growing. Yeah. These both have to be reliable and dependable. And because this connection is on and off, heartbreak, and then, yeah, like this is double heartbreak. And I'm so sorry if you are feeling very emotional and brokenhearted right now. Just know that a harsh truth is better than a soft lie. The card literally says that. And this heartbreak could feel like it came from someone else's selfishness. But like I said, if this connection brings out the worst and the best, and it can make even the most strategic players come undone and lose their sense. Yeah, go off the game plan. Yeah. I feel like you really do make each other question everything you thought you knew. And that could be what leads you both to keep coming back. Yeah, because a cat is very independent. They go their own way. But cats remember who is kind to them. Cats know who has a good vibe, a good connection, and who is thoughtful. And they are drawn to those kinds of people. Those kinds of people are drawn to each other. So I feel like even though yous can be in separation, repel, rejection mode right now, the magnets still will be drawn to each other inevitably. Yeah, it is a cycle. And even though it's an on and off toxic cycle right now, once the potential for growth is there, once there's a will, there's a way. So I can't say I see this being over for good, because to get the angel number, we're flipping around the Ace of Cups. And this represents a new opportunity. But first, peace and unity must be found within this connection. Open your heart and receive the emotions around you. I feel like you do want to go deeper with this love. But if right now there is a blockage from the relationship going deeper, you are getting to the root of yourself. Yeah. And you're deepening your own spiritual connection and reestablishing your soul purpose in order to make your own magic. And once your magic and your wisdom is on point, I feel like maybe then you can both come together in unity. But there is work to do on both of your behalves before this connection can lead anywhere else solid. So even though this connection is not on solid ground right now, there is a lot of potential, and you have established the foundations. And when it comes to love, and it comes to two people wanting each other, the biggest thing, time for a beginner's mind. Start fresh, start again. And Aaliyah, I feel like that song has a message for you. If at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. Don't be afraid to try again with love. But when it comes to initial and instant connections and that soulmate feeling, that chemistry is undeniable. And maybe you're questioning if you'll ever find that chemistry again with someone else. If you and A are soulmates, there is a thread that connects yous. So even if yous are in a disconnect right now, it is inevitable, like the magnets, that they will come back together despite all the chaos and havoc. Yeah, because twin flame relationships, soulmate relationships, they weren't made to be easy. That's why so many people don't find theirs. Even if it's on off right now, there is something that is still keeping the connection alive. And I feel like that spark, the old spark, is never truly gone, and it's still in the background. And that has made you feel a little bit blocked and stuck when it comes to moving on. But I do feel like the cat spirit is coming to tell you that your life is in your hands, and it's up to you what you do with your time and energy. And sometimes, as cats will show you, it's good to put it into yourself, into grooming, learning, and exploring. And I do see you going deeper in your own journey of spirituality. So your angel number is 351. I will write it up on the screen, and I can look up the definition and put that underneath also. But make sure to use your own Google or your own search engine, because different engines will bring up different because different search engines will give you different definitions, and different websites will too. So I do feel like the right message is going to find you. And I really hope that this reading made sense. And thank you so much for all the comments and all the love you've given my videos so far. I'm slowly building up the subscribers. I'm still under 100, so I'm very small. But thank you for giving me the opportunity to read you. And I hope this resonated. And please do give me feedback, or let me know if there is anything else, any other questions that I can help you with. And I will see you very soon in the next videos that I upload. Thank you again, Nour, and thank you for sharing your energy with me. Let's break the spell. And I wish you all the best on your journey and in this connection. And just know, where there's a will, there's a way. But when it comes to free will, we can only make our own decisions, and other people's actions will be reflected in due course. Thank you, and goodbye.